Alright, Fuzz Pie Guy here. I'm going to show you how to listen to P25 traffic using two RTL-SDR USB dongles. So I'm just using two RTL-SDR.com dongles, version 3. So you'll need two of these, and they need to be hooked up to either a antenna or antennas. And we need to download and set up a couple of things. We need to download the Unitrunker. We need to download the VP audio cable, and we need to download the DSDPlus and the DSDPlus DLL files. So as you can see here, I have my websites up here. So if you do, I'm going to throw a link in the description to my website for all the URLs and everything, and all in the video and stuff to my website. But you could just do a Google search on VP cable download, and then it should come up with a screen like this once you click on the link and you just want to download it, which I have already done. The next thing is the Unitrunker. So if you just Google search that and download, come up, we'll want to download the latest version. So once we do that, we also need to search and download the DSDPlus software and DLL files. So we need to download this one here. We need to download this here. So once you have all that downloaded, we'll have a couple zips and stuff. So you can go ahead and install the Unitrunker, then unzip these. Once you unzip the plus, you'll get a folder that kind of looks like this. And when you unzip the DLL files, which I'll do that here, and let me drag them over here. Once you open this up, you'll see a couple files in here. What we need to do is we need to put them in this folder here. I just renamed the zip file to DSDPlus. So you'll just want to copy these over all into this folder here. So once you do that, this one will be empty. You won't even need it. So I can just delete that out of the way. Then just unzip and install the VP audio cable. You may have to restart your computer. I'm doing this on Windows 10, by the way. So once you have all that done, and just double click on the icon for Unitrunker, it'll come up with a screen like this, but it won't be showing anything. So what we need to do is you go up here to the add, and once you click on the add, it'll come up with a screen like this. So we need to set up two of these. So once you add this, it'll come up with a little box, and you want to click on the RTL2832U button. So once this, it'll come up like this. You'll want to select your device, whatever one you got. You should have two of them here. So I'll just select this one here. I'll just save the 0 one for the other one. You'll want to select this, check this box. These here should be already checked. You can select your auto gain. Your frequency, I'll get to that then. Then this is set on, I believe, the 0.96. You can bump it up a little bit. So we'll bump it up to that. By default, it's set on 3 VCOs. You just want 1. Then over here on the VCO tab, you just click this tab here. You want to change this to voice. Then for the audio out, you want to select your speakers, whatever your speakers may be. Then for the digital out, you want to select the VP cable. Your squelch, you might have to play around with this, but I just set it on 60. You want to make sure these two here are selected. You can select this one too, but it might not make a difference. Then also, you'll have your frequency here. So with that one, we'll just minimize that one, and that is the scan one. This one, do the same thing. Click on the plus sign, it'll come up. Click on the RTL 2832U, and it'll come up. And you can rename this one to fix or whatever you would like. You need to select the other RTL-SDR dongle that you have plugged into the computer. You can select all this, change your sample rate like we did in the other one, and also the VCO. Go down here to the VCO tab. Now we need to change this and have it set on signal. The other one's set on voice. So this one will be signal. And we want to mute this one. Then the same thing for the audio, your speakers, then your VP audio cable. We can set the squelch maybe here around 50, but like I said, you may have to mess with that a little bit. Then we'll select the boxes. And that'll be it. Now we need to add the frequencies. So we'll go up here and we'll just go to radioreference.com. Now once you're here at this website, this is a good website to get frequencies for the United States. We'll just put your cursor on database, go to frequency database. So you'll just want to pick your state. And we'll just pick a county. And I gotta find the county that does this. So you'll see P25. You'll want to click on it. So we need to pick a county. So let's say this is the county that you need. We will want to put in this frequency here, the channel, the control frequency. As you can see, the control frequency. So we need to put that frequency in the universal trunker. So once I find my mouse, so you would want to put that frequency in. Let me get the right one up here. In this one here. So under the VCO, you'll want to go to the park and put in your frequency. So once you do that, you should be good to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit the play to start button. And as you can see, it popped this window up. which is a good sign. We'll go ahead and play and hit the start button on it. Now, on your signal feed, your health, you want highest possible. It goes up to 100, so higher the better. Now, I don't have the best antenna set up, so you're not going to hear this very well. But the higher the number, the better. And when this is up in the green, the better. So what we need to do is, we can minimize that one and that one to make some room here. And minimize that. So in your DSDPlus folder, you'll want to double click on your DSDPlus, and that will open up 4 windows. And I'll drag them over here. So this is working, but like I said, I don't have the best antenna. I'm inside with just a generic junk old antenna. So if you have a better antenna, especially if it's connected to something outdoors or whatnot, you'd be better off. But and it all depends also how close you are to things. So, but as you can see, it is working. But like I said, my health is not the best on here. If I can find the other one here. We're only at a 50, it's constantly changing, but we're not very good. So if I had this hooked up to like a scanner antenna or whatnot, we'd be all right. But that's about it when it comes to this. It's just you need 2 RTLs, the Universal Trunker, the DSDPlus, and the DSDPlus DLL files, and the VP audio cable. And you could use radioreference.com for the channel frequency. I mean the control frequency, the frequency that's in red. So I'll go ahead and stop this just so it don't make a bunch of noise. So I'll throw a link in the description to the URLs so the information in the programs can be downloaded, and it'll have this video on my website with I'll take some pictures and whatnot of what needs to be set up. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, and hopefully this helps out.